Okay, so I've got through without being arrested or anything like that, or having any other searches that one doesn't want. And I think, right, I'm going to be really, really good. I'm going to get this over and done with. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I always need the bathroom every 5 minutes. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Then I'm going to find where I'm meant to be and sit there. Nothing else could go wrong. So I was very focused. But I have to tell you, I can't see. I'm as blind as a bat. And as I was coming out the bathroom, a lady said, excuse me, excuse me. So I turned round like this and she said, you have just run over my friend's feet and she's blind. I thought, oh my goodness, you can't even leave me for 5 minutes and I'm already getting myself into trouble. Anyway, having come outside, I suddenly saw another very buxom lady and she had the badge on. So I said to her, excuse me, I said, I'm going to LA. I don't know which gate I'm meant to be in. Can you help me? She took my details, took a look at it and she said, ma'am, and she told me. So I went where she said. Well, about half an hour later, I knew there was something very wrong because there was no one else there. Now, I have to admit, she was the toilet cleaner. But she had the official badge on and she did look at my details for me. So now I'm late for getting the plane, okay? So I race there and I'm the last one on. Well, guess what? I've got my luggage. I've always had a husband in tow. He's nowhere. What am I going to do? I've got to get it up into those overhead lockers. Well, I look, there's no space because now everyone's being charged. They're taking as much. So here I was trying to get my luggage into a non-existent space. And I was not doing very well. I was wobbling all over the place like this. The guy below me was reading his newspaper. He didn't know he was about to be disfigured for life. Suddenly, this guy, who's a little bit further down, jumps up, sees that I'm having trouble and comes over. Now, this guy is bald and he's tattooed from here to here. He looks as though he should be in an Arnie Schwarzenegger movie, you know? And if I'd been told to sit next to him on the plane, I would have had serious worries. I would have said, could I move and be somewhere else, please? He was the only one who got up to help me. And he said, I'll do this for you. I was so grateful. So as I go back to where the seats are, there's a girl sitting in this one, then there's a spare one. They must have known I was coming. And then I'm in the seat by the window. Well, the girl that is sitting there is obviously into yoga because she's got her legs right up here. Mine haven't gone that far up for a long, long time, let me tell you now. And you can see, she has all this karma and I'm trying to get past her. When I sit down, I am so embarrassed because I feel as if I've just been plugged into the socket of the plane. I'm like this, you know. Anyway, I sit there, I think nothing else can happen or go wrong, and when I press a button and somebody comes along, a flight attendant, and I say, is there any chance of some earphones? And the girl looks at me like, in this day and age, you're supposed to have them. I haven't. I don't even have a mobile. I can't understand orange, blueberry, blackberry. None of them have none. So I sort of apologised for my existence and they said they will be coming round with them. Well, the coffee came round about half an hour later and I still don't have any earplugs. So I asked, I said, can I have some earplugs, please? And they said, we've already done that. You must have been asleep. I said, no, I wasn't, I promise. There's no way I was. Okay, so they said, oh, all right, then we'll go get you some. So he comes back and he now says, that'll be $2. Whoa, my handbags with my suitcase up in the... So I now have to, I say, I've got $2 on me. They won't take that. They won't take that. It's got to be a credit card. So I go to get up. I look for the man with the tattoos all over him and ask him if he can help. We get it down. And the steward is standing there. They can't take the coffee trolley any further now because I'm now blocking the whole aisle. And I'm pulling everything out. And the guy says, forget it. Take them. I said, no, I insist on paying. He said, no. He said, I've been standing here for 10 minutes. Take them. So I said, thank you very much. Get it all back. Get the guy. He puts it back up in there for me and I go back to my place, try and get past this guy who's still in this karma, honestly, that I can only dream about ever having. And I go and sit down and I think, okay, and I plug it in. And I'm now waiting for some noise to come through. Well, nothing happens. I now know I've got a naff pair of ears. I think, shall I ring the bell? Well, after about 20 minutes, I thought, I'll prod her. And I said, I don't know what it is, but I can't get any. She looked at me like I was an idiot again and said, it would help if you plugged it into the right seat. so anyway, So anyway, so I'm really excited now. I choose the longest movie out because that way I can't be any trouble to anybody. And then suddenly, as I've chosen it, it comes up, get ready with your preferred method of payment. Yes. I pulled the plug out and thought, I'm just going to sit here, no moving, nothing. So anyway, so that's what happened. Get to LA, I've got no mobile. He promised me I'd have a mobile. I had no mobile. So I had to look for a victim. And I found this guy and I said, can I borrow your phone? Because I need to phone the hotel because then they're going to pick me up with one of these courtesy things. And he said, well, I'm in a hurry. But if it's only going to be 5 minutes, that's fine. I said, please, 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 you don't understand. I'm on my own. I'm blind as a bat. I'm Calamity Jane. I need some help, please. I said, could you dial the number for me? Because I can't see. So he did and handed it over. Well, it just went on and on and on. I mean, the hotel gave me the whole jolly history since the year of independence. And it told me all about its conference facilities, everything. And I'm saying to the guy, I'm so sorry, it will be like this. And eventually I get through and they tell me to go and stand in a certain place and I hand it back to this most frustrated guy and off he goes. So I'm now standing waiting. Every other bus comes along except for the one that I want. And I'm breathing in the fumes and I'm getting quite sort of panicked. And eventually this big black lady, oh no, sorry, eventually I go back in, find another victim, take their mobile and phone again, go through the whole procedure, and they tell me to go back out, it will be along. So here I am, yet again, standing outside with all the fumes and all the rest, and nothing happens. And so I commandeered this nice black lady who came along, and I said, please, I need your help, please, please, please. So she says, okay, darling, and she does the number for me, and hands it to me, and so I turn around like this, because I'm trying to drown out the noise. The bus comes, she throws herself in front of the bus on my behalf. What? Because I was about to miss it. She literally did. She literally threw herself out and she's going, stop, stop. The thing screeches to a halt.